He was once jailed by Hamas, and now he's one of the most talked about figures in Gaza. Yasser Abu Shabab, a 32-year-old Rafah native of Bedouin descent, has suddenly emerged as a powerful and controversial militia leader. He was once accused of criminal activity, and now he's reportedly at the center of a covert Israeli strategy to weaken Hamas by backing rival groups. And while he denies working with the IDF, he's just released a statement saying that he's leaving the door open to future coordination, at least for humanitarian aid. Have a listen.
اليوم لا يمكننا سوى التركيز على هدفنا، وهو حماية أبناء شعبنا من إرهاب حماس وسيطرتها الغير مقبولة على الناس ويجب تنحيها عن الحكم، خاصة بعد خروج مئات المظاهرات التي تطالبها بالرحيل. ليس لنا أي علاقة لا بدول ولا أنظمة سياسية، ولكن هذه الإشاعات كان هدفها تشويه سمعتنا وخلق حالة عدائية بيننا وبين دول أخرى. علاقتنا مع السلطة الوطنية الفلسطينية تندرج تحت المصلحة الوطنية العليا للشعب الفلسطيني، وفي إطار الشرعية الفلسطينية القانونية والأخلاقية. بخصوص ما يتم ترويجه عن علاقتنا مع الاحتلال، لم نلتقي بأي ضباط ولا علاقات لدينا بالاحتلال. وجودنا هنا اضطراري لحماية العائلات في مناطق يراقبها الجيش، ولو حصل هناك أي تنسيق سيكون إنساني لمصلحة شعبنا في المنطقة الشرقية برفح وعبر قنوات وسيطة.
So what does his rise mean for Gaza's future power balance? Well, joining us now is our Middle East correspondent, Ariel Osran. So first of all, how credible are the reports that we keep on seeing that Israel's backing local militias like the one led by Abu Shabab? And what would the goal of that strategy be?
Well, it's not just reports. It's Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said in his own voice that Israel provides weapons to these groups. What's the problem with this? They fight Hamas. They save Israeli soldiers' lives. This is what Prime Minister Netanyahu said last week after elements in the opposition said that Israel supports these groups. So it's pretty credible if it comes from both sides of the aisle, right, politically in Israel, that this is indeed happening. But the question is, to what extent, and is he affiliated with the PA? Because earlier today, after what we saw, the spokesperson for the Palestinian Authority Security Forces, Anwar Rajab, denied any connection to Yasser Abu Shabab, but Palestinian security source who I'm speaking to today confirms to me that Abu Shabab indeed is affiliated with the Palestinian Authority. In fact, he receives instructions from an advisor to Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas, whereas the weapons come from Israel. And that is what Netanyahu said. He said that the weapons are from Israel. And so this is a confirmation also on the Palestinian side, when officially, formally, all sides are trying to distance themselves from Abu Shabab.
Right. What does Abu Shabab's sudden rise tell us about the shifting power dynamics that we're not only seeing inside of Gaza, but especially under Hamas pressure?
Ultimately, that there is a rival armed group that does manage to hold territory, even engage directly with provision of humanitarian aid to the local population. This, in terms of the large scale, this is a fraction of Gaza. This is not even the entire city of Rafah. This is the eastern part, or parts of the eastern part of the city of Rafah. But it's an interesting case study. That could indicate if this project were to be amplified by more assistance by the PA, more arms coming in from Israel, this operation could expand, because we're talking about between 100 to 300 armed gunmen. That is not enough to take on the 15,000 estimated fighters of Hamas who are currently hiding in tunnels underground out of fear of IDF soldiers.
Which, of course, brings me to the next question. I mean, could that coordination between the IDF and Gaza-based militias like Abu Shabab here on humanitarian issues actually work, or is that too risky? Is this just unrealistic?
I think for now, Israel wants to go fully with the GHF, the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, which interestingly said that not only did its operations in 3 distribution sites across Gaza, 2 in the south, 1 in central Gaza, distribute 1.1 million meals, but an additional 600,000 meals were provided directly to community leaders in northern Rafah. That is not Abu Shabab, he's in the east. And so we're seeing on a daily basis, gradually, Hamas's chokehold over the civilian population of the Gaza Strip is diminishing with these alternative initiatives, whether it be Abu Shabab, who we're seeing right now holding a rifle with his Palestinian flag insignia, or just local leaders working directly with the IDF. All this indicates that Hamas's control over the Gaza Strip is waning, but it's still very far off from saying that they're gone.